Hi, my name is HyojinShim. In this short video, I will share how ecofeminism changed the way I think about gender, society, and the environment. At first, I will introduce myself. I'm majoring at forestry and climate data analysis because I love flora and fauna and want to solve climate change related problems. And I'm from South Korea, born and raised in there for my entire life.
And learned how drought destroys agriculture. Many men with better education were able to leave farms for new opportunities while women were left behind to take care of families. This made me realize the environmental issues are deeply connected to gender inequality. In Korea, hidden camera crimes, deepfake pornography, and men sharing women's photos online are common. Stalking and dating violence are also serious problems, and with more reasons, conflict between gender in Korea is a bit tense, and so I often avoided feminism in Korea even as a woman. So with this course, my journey became my first chance to think about feminism more deeply. After I read Invisible Woman, I finally understand why these realities was a bit uncomfortable for me, but it helped me see why society often feels male-centered and unfair. For research, I put myself as the main character and think about various topics. First of all, as person-type population and social stratification, as an Asian woman from a non-English or Spanish-speaking country, I also experienced another layer of inequality. Being part of immigrant generation means facing language barriers and stereotypes. Research shows that immigrant women are often placed in more vulnerable labor market positions with limited access to high-paying or leadership roles. This example shows how social stratification works. With intersectionality view, here we can see the gender rate gap across OECD countries. Korea is the top of the highest, showing how women earn for less compared to men. One key reason is that women who leave the workforce for childbirth or childcare face major difficulties when re-entering. Even when they return, they are often treated as less committed to workers. In Korea, this invisible pressure is also reflected in the declining birth rate. As you can see, the fertility rate has dropped down 1.48 in 2000 to just 0.75 in 2024, one of the lowest in the world. Women feel strong expectations to balance work and motherhood, but in reality, they often feel forced to choose one over the other. This culture alone is not directly spoken, but is present in the air, shaping women's life decisions and contributing to both gender inequality and demographic crisis. In forestry, the labor market itself shows disparities. Because field work is often considered physically demanding, men are hired more easily than women. This assumption has made me question, is strength really the most important skill in forestry? Or are we overlooking the knowledge, resilience, and perspective that women can also bring? Actually, I can. I study, I present, I analyze data, and I engage in discussions. These skills are just as important in first research as physical labor. So instead of asking whether women can fit in, we should ask how the field can change to embrace diverse strengths. I'll do what I can do, and that is enough. Through ecofeminism, I have learned to see these disparities not as personal weaknesses, but as reflections of larger social structures. My reflection is this: gender should not define our opportunities in forestry or in life. Instead, diversity makes our science, our society, and our environment stronger. And I want to continue being part of that change. Thank you for watching this video.